handy device. Sometimes, that was good. Let's make sure they stay there. For unrolling things that were rolled. And we added the post. It's never had the post till now. That was so we could stab this cable a little bit. The reel get totally destroyed. Originally, I've used this with lighter material and more somewhat intact rolls. Also used it for working on some D10 hubs that we had to silver braze together. And it's just handy to have a rotating base. So I'm going to grab some dikes and cut those ties that are on there to make sure it didn't come apart and be a nuisance, because that would have been. And we will see soon if the idea of having this on a rotisserie table, rotating, if that is actually going to be of benefit. Of course, it always looks like it would be easy if you just spin it out in the yard, but I know when this stuff really gets tangled, it is a nightmare. So even though there's going to be some threading back and forth and fighting, then I wonder at times, you know, if I look at my shop rate and everything, is it really worth saving it? Is it worth fighting it? And I don't know. Sometimes I get too caught up in trying to save stuff just because I like to save things. Definitely if we were a corporate business, we would throw it out, which is why it was thrown out and came here for free. My friend that got this, it was shipping damage. The spool was broken. And then after the spool was broken, he was going to take it home, but the spool was only a little broken. Then somebody else at the shipping company damaged it more, and then it got wadded up in a pickup. And yeah, it's here now. So, yeah. Okay. Pull that out. Now is that back this way probably. Which one was?
There you go.
Back this way.
Unwieldy.
Yes. Yes. And I think it's good once in a while. That is part of why I was originally thinking of a pallet on here to just keep it separate from everything.
Oh, yeah.
I thought about that too after putting the pipe post on. I thought about saying maybe we should have a pallet skewered through. Yeah, and it reminds me right now when we were on the Buhlenberg Trail. Probably day 3, day 4. 1.25 inch cable on a winch, pulling it through the mud. I think it was around 7 or 8, and the Park Service came in and told us they didn't want us there.
Was that the time with the helicopters?
What's that?
Was that the time with the helicopters?
Yeah, they gave us a nice helicopter ride. It's kind of funny that, which he was always speaking quite negatively as to things that should be done to different people if they did abridge your rights. A friend of mine, they disarmed him. They didn't disarm me. I don't know why. They left me with my, what some people would call an assault rifle, and my .44. Doing good. There was no stopping on the trail when we had to do stuff. I jumped on. Yeah, he's not in a race anymore, but yeah, the young kid that was running for House that was talking about wanting to make sure that old people didn't get to run for office. We could probably use his help pulling on his cable. Yeah, I thought about taking this out in the middle of the yard somewhere. But you also have the problem of dragging your nice new cable through the mud and, well, not mud out there, but the dirt and sand, where it'd be nice to keep it clean. It needs some re-oiling, but why have sand driven into it? This should give me lower health insurance rates too, if we show this to people, right? Or do they say, no, he's a risk because he's trying to kill himself overexerting? Let's see. When I was dragging the 1.25 inch cable, we only pulled out about 100 foot of it. I was 24 years old. And I had absolutely no use in going to a gym. I thought that was just silly. I'd rather chop wood or do something real. I never went into the gym to work out till I was 27. 26 I started biking, but 27 was the first I ever went to a gym. Other than in high school for wrestling. I saw a friend of mine about 6, 7 years ago. He was totally like, wow, you're in a gym. because he'd only known me when I was 24. He's really into bodybuilding and stuff, which I didn't know. I knew he went to the gym. I remembered telling him that it was a silly waste of time. He should just chop wood or something. Had I known earlier, when I was working out hard, I probably would have looked him up to get some information. How to work out better and really hurt yourself. What you got to do to improve, you got to hurt yourself. But you want to hurt yourself constructively, not destructively. I'm just going to get a quick drink of water. I'll be right back. I just made that look easy on my foot. It wasn't really. It's only a 2-pound hammer. It just looks like a 20-pounder. Now we're going under again. Okay. But the question is, are we going to gain enough by having that loop around, or should we start to go into the other end?
Is it down under? I'm not sure it is. You might just need a big price.
Might just have been my eye that was out of focus. It's this one. Yeah. Yeah, see that one? See this one here?
This guy right here?
This one. That's not our loose end, is it? That is. Yeah, cool. Then get that from the other end. Yeah. Okay. Nah, that's going to be a little more floppy, but we can deal with some things. Yeah, that's the kind of tension you'd have in all of it if we just tossed it down on the ground.
You can see how this can be some hazardous stuff to work with.
Oh, when strands are half worn through.
Oh God, yeah. It'll just tear you right up.
Yeah. What do you think, Austin?
Honestly, I think a short video and then make me do the rest of it tomorrow.
No, I wouldn't have done that. But I had been thinking about something else. You need cable for your boom truck, don't you?
No,
Oh, you got some?
yes, 3/4 record cable.
Okay, I thought you were, yeah. Okay, this will find a better home then. You already got some. Because I don't really need it, it's just not going to throw it away. Not going to give it away. I mean, I give it to you, but you're different. You're family. That's it. We will rest before we put the tools away.